Hi Cancer, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading. Okay, let's see what's going on with these Cancer. All the readings are timeless, even though they're going to be released on a schedule. And if the current week's readings doesn't resonate with you, go ahead and get through the other readings until you find one that does, or try another reader. You know, there's lots of great readers out there, or check your other astrological placements and see if it works. Let me see. Roles can be reversed, so keep that in mind. And cross watchers, let's shuffle this one more time. And cross watchers, you are welcome here, but check your own placements because it does take two or more to tango, depending on what you're up to. Okie dokie, what up? I'm trying to find spot. There we go. All right. Well, something's working out for you, Cancer. Something you've been wanting to happen is finally happening. Something you've been working on is coming to fruition. This also feels like you've been spending a lot of time hoping and wishing for something, and it just never seems to be moving forward. And this week, it's going to move forward, like accelerate. Like you're going to kind of miss the quietness of the past, you know, like, oh, everything was boring. And now this week you're going to be like, oh, I wish everything was boring again because this is too much for me. Okay. 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. All of them upright. So something has been bothering you. Something you're going to finally overcome this week. This could be grief. This could also be money issues. I also get the feeling too, Cancer, that you've been holding something very, very close to yourself for a while. Like you just, like maybe you haven't been telling people how you've been feeling, or you've been kind of like keeping quiet on how rough it's been for you, or maybe you've had feelings for someone and you haven't been able to release those feelings. So it's just been a lot of pressure on you, and you just haven't been feeling like you've been able to let it out. But it's coming out this week. Okay, person you're dealing with, we have the World, Strength reversed, and the 4 of Wands reversed. Okay, so Cancer, if this is dealing with a person or a romantic partner, and there's something you've been wanting them to tell you, you're going to hear it now. They're not keeping their mouth shut anymore. They're not keeping quiet. This is not going to be a secret anymore. They're done with how they've been treating you in the past. They're not willing to do that anymore. So they're going to open up. Like Strength, even though that's like a card of perseverance and stuff, it's also a card of holding back, right? Because sometimes strength is knowing when to fight and when not to fight. And it looks like whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, is done fighting their feelings. They're done saying, oh, I really like Cancer, but I can't tell them. Or, oh, I won't tell them the depth that they're feeling. So it feels like this is going to be a week of revelations, a week of secrets being revealed. And I think these are things you want the answer to. I don't think this is a case where you've been, like, you find out some no, it doesn't feel like it at all. It doesn't feel like you're finding out some horrible secret about whoever you're interested in. What it feels like is you're finding out the truth about how they feel, or you're finding more of a balance with them. Like, surprise, I actually do love you, like that kind of thing. Yeah, whatever this person will be revealing, it feels like it's reflected in you, Cancer. Like this is some way you've been feeling, but you haven't felt comfortable in saying it, and that's been causing you a lot of grief and heartache, and now you're finding out that this person feels the same way. So you both are on the same page, but you don't realize you are. But you're going to realize that this week. Okay. Ace of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright, and then Knight of Pentacles reversed. And this is more of that, more of the reveal coming out. What this feels like, it's not going to be, I get the feeling your person, Cancer, has like rehearsed this conversation with you. They've been like, okay, I'm just gonna have to, if you guys have problems with arrangements, you're gonna flip on this one, but that's okay. So I have a feeling here that you, once this is released, once this information comes out, it's going to be like this huge gush is what it's going to be. So we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So it doesn't feel like the person's actually going to make a decision, like to tell you. It's just all going to gush out. I think in their heads they've been practicing like, oh yes, Cancer and I are out to dinner. Oh, I will bring Cancer flowers. Oh, Cancer, you and I will be going here, and we will be on this date, and this will be this anniversary of us being together for the first time, and blah, 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 blah. And they have this like mental image of how they're going to be all like mushy and romantic, and all of a sudden you guys are going to be like going out to the Quickie Mart for like a Slurpee, and all of a sudden like, babe, I love you as much as I love Slurpees, or whatever. You know, it'll just like randomly come out. Like, you guys will be at the zoo, and all of a sudden, I love you. Like, wait, where did that come from? We were looking at the capybaras, you know? And there's going to be an offer here. There's going to be an offer to deepen this relationship, to change this relationship. And the thing is about this, Cancer, it feels like you guys are already acting like you're connected, or like you're partners. But there hasn't been that statement yet, and that's what's coming here. So things aren't going to change between you. Like, you'll both be acting the same way and so forth, but you're going to be feeling more secure, Cancer, because now you know the truth. Now you know how this person feels. And now the person will know how you feel. I mean, both of you have been suspecting how the other person feels, but you've also been like, I don't know. Okay. So what's working for you is the Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, so you guys want this to work. You don't want to go somewhere else. You don't want to leave your person you're with right now. You just want a deepening of the relationship. You want the stability that you don't feel like is there. And you rather stay with them than try somebody else. Okay. And then what's hindering you is the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so Cancer, you or your partner, or both of you, have had a rough time in past relationships. And both of you have trust issues where I think some of you might be also prone to, I don't even want to say ghosting, because sometimes you should ghost people, especially if they're crazy, or just like too many red flags are being set off. But this also might be a case for some of you, Cancer, where you're seeing red flags where there just aren't any. You see what I'm saying? You're too busy comparing your past person to your evil ex, and it turns out like the only thing they have in common is like the same eye color. You know what I mean? There's just, you take them as a separate person, right? Take them as a separate person, and then make your judgment from that. Don't make the judgment as a comparison. You know, judge if they're making you feel badly. Obviously, you should go away from this person. But if they're making you feel good, give it a try a little longer. But yeah, so truths are coming out. You just feel like you have this ex hanging over your head. And okay. This is exactly what I was saying before. There's this whole like push and pull going on. Like, oh, I want to tell Cancer how I feel about them and how wonderful they are and how fantastic, but I'm afraid if I tell them, what will happen? They're going to tell you. But like I said, it's going to be an accident. It's going to not be some big romantic plan or anything like that. Like, even if this ends up being a proposal for some people, it'll be like, hey, we should get married. And then they're like, what did I just say? And you're like, okay. Yeah, you guys are on the same page. You just don't know you are yet. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, Knight of Cups. Yeah, definitely. You're hoping for that love offer to come in, that hope that they'll move forward and bring you guys closer together. Where they are at, you know, the Knight of Wands, this card does, I don't normally do reversals with this deck. But here the Knight of Wands is like a preventative barrier, the one that's been up there to keep them safe, but that barrier has been falling down. Especially with so many reversals here, this is going to be pressured more into acting like a reverse of the card. So their defenses are going away. They're trusting you, and like I said, they're about to tell you what's going on. Yeah, Star. So they think you're great. They really do. They really do. Okay. And then we have what's helping you is the Four of Pentacles. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles over here, but in a reverse position. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's upright. My bad. So it's upright. So it's that same thing we have going on, that wanting to hold something close to their heart, but do I let it out? But they're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. They are invested in this relationship you have with them, and they want it to move forward. Okay, and what's hindering you guys, we have the Eight of Coins. So this is, both of you are afraid of putting too much time or too much effort into a relationship that just might fall apart. And it's not there. Yeah, I mean, we got this one on the, I didn't check the bottom yet, but so we got the Four of Cups reversed on the bottom of this one. So they're willing to take that offer of love for you. They're willing, it's anything they put into this relationship, they are going to get back, and anything you're putting in, you're going to get back. So this is looking very promising if you both can get over your fears. But like I said, this person's just going to kind of explode at one point and be like, oh, look, I love you, right? Yeah, there's going to be... Okay, Cancer. So, yeah, this relationship is going to deepen. We have the World on the bottom of the deck. We also have the World for where your person is here. Same deal. They want to move forward. They're going to move forward. It's, they know how they feel about you, but they haven't told you yet. And I think when they do tell you that they care or how much they care, it's going to be a surprise, because they've been wanting to tell you and like running through different scenarios in their head on how to tell you, and it's just going to come out. And you know what? It's going to be a cute story to tell your grandkids or your grandcats or grandpuppies, you know, a while down the line. So Cancer, this is good. I like this reading. You're gonna, yeah, the truth is coming out, and it's nice, and it's what you've been expecting. So congrats. Congrats. Bye. Oh wait, that's all I have for you. Anyway, yeah, I don't even want to pull anything else. I'm like, don't ruin it. Yeah, so don't ruin it, Cancer. Shaking my finger at you. Don't ruin it, because this looks good. Yeah, be honest. Be honest, but they're going to want to move it forward faster than you're expecting. And they're expecting to. Like I said, this is like, hey, honey, could you pass some milk for my tea or coffee? And then, sure, love you, babe, and like hand it over. Yeah. Really, really. I keep on getting you guys are like out getting food or out at... It just feels like there's food involved in the big reveal. It just does. Like you guys are eating dinner or lunch, or one of you comes over with like snacks or a treat for them, and yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I'm happy for you guys. Bye.